guys. We're having some not technical difficulties. We're having some physical difficulties for a second.
For once.
Coulter just left us for a second. Welcome to the 5th book of Candlekeep Mysteries. The book of beauty.
No.
Price of Beauty.
Price of Beauty.
Price of Beauty.
Price.
I'm so sorry. I've lost it.
Beauty and the Beat. It's a musical episode.
No, it's not that one.
It's not a music.
Never.
Choreographed dance at the end. You gotta watch all the way.
Never.
I mean, maybe we kill Justin Bieber at the end of it.
Was
I
that
think she's
Justin
gonna sing
Bieber
it
song?
again.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
man. I didn't even know that.
It was
I'm
Nicki
sorry.
Minaj.
Who's the beauty?
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj.
Isn't she the beat?
I don't know.
So we're
Sorry.
we're stalling until Coulter comes back.
Oh, okay, that's what we're doing.
I guess maybe while we're waiting for him, Lena, would you be so kind as to start a beautiful weekend?
Well, darling, I really don't like talking about unfortunate circumstances, but that is what we found ourselves in. But first, we enjoyed a lovely performance by our darling Kuro, and in the Firefly cellar. Underneath, oh my god, this is so much harder with Casper.
Just do the recapitation. That's what people love.
Is that what they love? All right, well, we
I just followed the
were
metrics.
quarantined in the Shimshine rhyme nightmare, and we were able to get out of that by crushing him with a big block, or with the book pulley system. And I think we had determined that maybe a month-ish had passed. I don't know if you feel like you want to shorten that. Or
We gotta extend that, actually. It's gonna be at least 2 months.
Okay.
For reasons we'll find out.
Okay, so we just had a fun little kind of encapsulated adventure here at Candlekeep, where we were able to solve a mystery. Now it's been 2 months. I don't know if anybody feels like they'd like to do a little scene. Naya's getting back into the swing of things. She has been very carefully watching Kirill and Benlin for signs that they are actually dating. I don't really know if Kirill has continued to uphold this facade.
Didn't she find out that night?
I think
don't
she figured it out, but like it wasn't necessarily like explicitly said.
It's I think Kira would go along with whatever Benlin said in that sense of like, I do really like the idea of like just sitting in a totally normal situation where like nothing exciting is going on, just kind of like chatting over coffee or something, and then she walks in and it's like, oh, this is such amazing coffee.
She
today.
walks in and Benlin goes out and like just like massages her shoulder for a second.
And there's a moment of like, what are you doing? Oh, thank you.
I'm constantly setting up romantic dates then between you both.
And we're enjoying the crap out of it because romantic dates are still fun.
Yeah, the food's amazing.
Couples massage, that was fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna turn that down. It was free.
That boat tour was kind of interesting, actually.
I've always been curious about more of the history of the underside.
And she's paying for everything, so I mean, like, is it really wrong?
It makes her happy.
Yeah, it makes her so happy.
Well, one of you did get food poisoning on your little food date, and then one of you did fall overboard on this little boat trip.
So you're saying you're cursing us?
Slowly eaten by piranhas, maybe?
Really,
The boat was going
Just
into
the finger.
piranha-infested waters.
It was a Schultz boat tour.
it's actually Naya testing to see how long we would lie to her. Like she knew, so she's like.
But like, I haven't necessarily lied again. You know what I mean? Like, she's just doing it without reconfirming.
Most recently, I booked you a 2-on-1 session with my fabulous tantric sex coworker, and it was dry.
Oh, we're going there. All right.
Carol didn't even disrobe.
Ben was like, nothing but rocks down there, so I mean, this is gonna be awkward.
It's like, I'm not even gonna say it. Can't say it.
Just 2 hours of clothed tantric lessons. That would be incredibly awkward.
Do you mind if I do most of the exercises as a weasel? I just feel like I'd be more flexible that way.
You know I don't kink shame.
All right.
I'm uncomfortable.
Does Paige know that this thing is going on, or is Paige just like getting severely conflicting things from every side?
I guess from the outside it would just look like me and Kirill are secretly dating.
Well, but like we're acting normally, but only when Naya's around. Yeah, like there's like sudden affection if she walks into a room. So I feel like it'd be the reverse.
Like, and then, like he wouldn't put two and two together at first, and then Naya would leave, and Paige would come over and be like, "Guys, that's so cute," and you guys immediately are like, "Whoop!"
No.
What are you talking about? With the do you shoulder. Usually feel comfortable coming up to your boss and talking about his personal life? That's weird.
Kirill. Help me.
Okay, this is uncomfortable. I don't feel like we can discuss this fully because I don't feel comfortable keeping something from Naya and sharing it with other people. But there's just nothing to worry about.
That's where you're wrong. I worry about a lot. All the time. Not as much as Laszlo. Definitely not. But I do worry.
If it's okay, can you all worry over there while I'm reading?
This whole time, Kirill's been like taking notes, like writing this like several page apology to Naya, like with each new thing that happens adding to the apology. But it's like eventually I'm just gonna have to give this to her because this doesn't feel good.
I agree, but it's the only way to get her to stop. You'd think somebody who's for somebody who's as into consent as she is, she's very much so not respecting my levels of comfort.
I don't have a comment on that.
Paige is just gonna walk away with his ears like turned down.
Hopefully an adventurer just rolls through the door any day now and we can just all focus on that for a while.
I've also been giving that young lady that was giving Laszlo eyes careful instructions. She's tacitly ignored him for several weeks.
Oh, it was Bo who had the orc bow.
Oh, yeah. How's that going?
Oh, yes, I don't know.
B-O had the B-E-A-U.
Bo's Bo.
Speaking of Bo,
I will just leave the apology letter under Naya's pillow and just wait for her to find it by the time we return.
Okay.
Gee, I wonder how often she sleeps in her own bed.
So, you guys are all aware Bo was given the opportunity once we returned last time to accompany a caravan heading to Silvery Moon as a guard. Partially because he knows that his new possible beau might be in Silvery Moon.
Ooh.
So he might be able to meet up with him. They left about 2 months ago, and they're expected to be gone for at least another month because, based on some finagling online, it takes about a month to get to Silvery Moon from Candlekeep, if I'm doing my math correctly. If someone says that's wrong, I would love to know how you figured that out.
Please leave a comment.
Screw you.
No. Please leave a comment, several comments about how we're wrong, because that just helps the algorithm. So please comment that we were wrong as much as you like.
Actually?
So a letter, you guys haven't heard from him since he left. And this morning, a letter arrived for Naya.
You son of a bitch.
Little page comes in, not page you, but like a little, like errand boy comes into the hearth. Naya, are you here?
That's me, darling.
I was told to give this to you.
I love that color on you. Yes, okay.
Thank you.
Sit down, we'll feed you.
Who gave this to you?
Already gone.
Oh. You're like, I'm talking to that
He
guy.
just run in and dropped it right up.
Paige, go hamstring that guy and bring him back so I can feed
Oh.
Consent.
So pretty.
I said Naya's concerned with it.
Do you want food?
So, the
It's
letter
a little too bad,
outside is pretty plain. It's wrapped up in twine. But the inside is a different story.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Show that to the camera before you read it.
Was that working?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Ooh. I love
Damn
this
it.
silver.
Hank just like threw like a gauntlet on the table and was like, "Step up, your crap."
So if you'd like to read it out loud for the class.
Oh, Bo. Naya, I hope this letter finds you and the others well. Silvery Moon is beyond compare. How I wish you others could have joined us. A new friend here in the city mentioned a tome that might be of some interest to you and the rest of the spa staff. The Price of Beauty is said to contain notes and tips on beauty and relaxation from Saloon herself. Perhaps even a from the goddess herself. Perhaps even a boon from the goddess herself. Until I return, always yours, Bo. Oh my goodness! Always thinking of me. He's so darling. Well, I
Except
must
for
go.
when he was the only one who didn't respond to any of your letters the last time.
Plot points.
I don't like to dwell on negative, bad backstories.
You want
Oh, he didn't want any food.
Did you hamstring him?
No, I asked several times. He didn't want any food. Did you guys know there's a full basement under the... Anyways.
We got a letter from Bo. He seems to think maybe I should check out a book of The Price of Beauty.
And so you guys do know now, at being the level you are now, you are allowed into the stacks of Candlekeep. So you can venture inside and search for the book yourself if you would like to.
I would do that, but if I see any of the sages as I walk by, I'm going to engage their help.
So are you guys all going to search for this? Is Naya going by herself?
I'd definitely go.
Okay.
I don't know if it's responsible to bring Paige.
I'm going.
I was assuming that Paige was going to steal a book by getting in himself, not just walking through the front door.
Yeah.
He wants to break in and actually do the work.
Yeah, it's a pride thing.
And take the book, not just
But-
like, oh, I got it.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying we shouldn't bring Paige. I'm just saying, is it responsible?
Knowledge is power.
There's a drawn-out conversation at the door where Naya and Kirill promise that they'll keep an eye on him or something.
I trust him. Why don't you see that?
So you guys enter Candlekeep. You ask for directions to where this book might be. And as you approach the stacks that one of the other Avowed mentioned to you, you see another Avowed kind of like hunched over, frantically like kind of looking around, going down one aisle and then kind of popping back and like looking around corners. She must have been here. I don't understand. I'm sorry. Forgive the disturbance. But I'm looking for. Have you seen anyone around here?
We're here. Can we help you?
You're kind of who we were looking for, to be completely honest.
How can I help you?
Is this an avow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
Yes.
missed that part.
We're looking for a book called The Price of Beauty. Darling Bo, you of course know him, that wonderful turtle guard that's been gone a little while. He told me about this book, and I know we must find it.
I'm sorry. Say the name again.
Bo?
No, the book.
Oh, The Price of Beauty.
You can't. That's
Is that what you're looking for?
yes.
How interesting. So
You-
now it's a bit of a race, isn't it?
Well, I'm not looking for the. I'm looking for someone who's looking for the book themselves.
Oh,
I wonder if
How
maybe
serendipitous.
we can find the book together and see what happens.
okay. Who told you to look for the book?
A friend of mine, Falthrex, has been looking for it, and she hasn't returned. And I'm not
She
sure
went
where
to-
she went.
She went to look for it and hasn't returned.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I mean, the stacks are safe, are they not?
Yes, nothing harmful can happen in here.
okay. Well, let's put our heads together. I'm sure the attractive bunch that we are can certainly find it. Shall I investigate or?
I mean, so given the directions the first Avowed gave you, and having this Avowed's help, and having Laszlo who knows books and everything else, it's pretty easy. It's right on the shelf. It's like around one little corner, and it's right there in front of you.
Oh, here it is, darling. Undisturbed.
So as you pull the book off the shelf,
I'm a little concerned that the Avowed couldn't find it.
White gloves.
With your skilled and talented dance.
white gloves.
Oh, where did you get those? Beautiful.
I made them.
They fit you so well, of course.
So
And you said Faltrax?
Falthrax.
With a name like that, I would understand why they might read the
I
book.
wonder what the origins of that are. It sounds draconic.
Oh, sorry, I said to do that, and then I said
Did
it.
Bob mention Falthrax? A new friend,
The
he
worst.
calls him.
Crap.
Oh, it's a beautiful book.
So you pull the tome off the shelf, and it is this beautiful leather green bound, soft, supple, 8 inches wide, 14 inches tall, set with golden clasps. As you raise the book off the shelf, the unmistakable scent of lilies permeates the air. Not offensive, but very faint.
Oh, I
As
love
you-
a smelling component.
As you turn it over,
I'll never
sent
understand why they put the scents in it.
sent into its cover is a polished oval mirror with a delicate gold frame that looks almost like locks of golden hair surrounding the mirror. It's metal, though.
Okay.
As Naya's face comes into the reflection, Kira will just comment, "Oh, well, clearly you don't need this."
So as her reflection
Maybe that's
comes
what
into
should
the
be.
mirror,
Oh, okay.
do you look into the mirror?
Yeah.
Okay. As you look into it, an image of Soon, is it Soon or Sune?
Sune.
Sune. Replaces your
Oh, so
reflection.
not Saloon, but Sune. I was going to say, it's weird that this book isn't by Sune.
I meant Soon, not Saloon. We'll talk about that later.
Well, I was going to do it in character. I was like, well, it's weird that it's Saloon.
Bo does know the difference.
Yeah.
So her image replaces yours, and in a soft voice she says, "Well met, dearest one. How do you feel today?"
Well, I'm feeling a little curious. Your book is beautiful.
It's talking. It's
Is that not normal?
Rude. Let's see
for a
what she
book to
wants.
talk. No, it's not.
I mean, we've seen a book that can't be destroyed that was covered in feathers. We saw a book.
And how did that end
Music
for
box.
us all those times?
Well, not great, but I'm assuming this one. I mean, Bo vouched for it.
We're so sorry to speak over you. What is it that we... How are you?
Well, I'm wonderful, dear. Everything is wonderful. How can I help you? At this, the acolyte who introduced themselves as Loris Nis, my apologies, kind of pushes the book to the side a little bit. I don't know where Falthrax is. Last time I saw him, he was in a rather sad mood and he was looking for this book.
Him or her?
Him.
Oh, you said her earlier.
Sorry, the acolyte is the female.
Oh, okay. I got confused.
Perhaps the book knows?
The book speaks up. Yes, dear.
We're looking for a friend of our acolyte here, Falthrax.
I'm sorry, I don't. You're the only person that I remember interacting with. Or people, it's my apologies.
Well, I'm here for some tips and tricks on relaxation, if you'd like to share them.
Oh, well. And she goes off and lists a couple pampering things, some new salves and stuff. She does mention, if you would like to learn more, I'm sure that you would enjoy a visit to the Temple of the Restful Lily. I'm sure that you could learn many things.
I've heard wonderful things about the rest of Have I? Is that a popular place? Sorry.
With,
No, okay, I'm going to
is
pretend
it possible to make a religion check to learn as much as I can about Sune in character? I am a cleric.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
I don't have a great intelligence score, but
Sune.
10.
10. So you know that Sune is sometimes known as Lady Firehair. She's a deity of beauty, the governance over love as well. Her dogma is concerned with love based on outward beauty, with a primary importance on loving people in their full appearance. However, our clerics do espout that inner beauty is important as well, not just outer beauty. So it's also how you feel and how you present yourself. It's not just how you look. But love is important.
But she's not bad or tricksy goddess?
No, she is. She's chaotic good, so she's not, lawful. But she is good. Even though her domains are life and light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Are we ignoring the fact that the book is talking to us? But books don't speak.
I'm sorry, the book is what?
It's been enchanted maybe by this goddess.
I swivel your head back to the conversation.
Does anyone open the book and go through it at all?
I drop it on the ground and step away.
Oh my god, you dropped it on the ground! I try to catch it.
The face disappears, but nothing happens.
Okay. So I will, try to open it, I guess.
Okay.
Perhaps permission?
Does she come back when I'm holding
If
it?
you look directly into it, yes.
Darling, is it okay if I open you?
Oh, please. My secrets are yours.
Okay, I open it.
So
Well, they're not really
inside,
secrets, are they?
it's filled with beautiful illustrations of woodland scenes, art, jewelry, pretty things. Delicate handwriting accompanies the illustrations in the form of short prayers, meditations dedicated to seeking self-worth, techniques for massage and healing, recipes for creating balms and cosmetics and other useful things for a spa.
Oh, bombs.
Sorry, bombs.
I thought you said bombs. I was like, whoa, he just slipped that in there.
Bombs.
I mean, fireworks are beautiful.
They are. On the last page is an inscription that says, "A mirror is a gateway to happiness, truth, and to accepting ourselves." And it's signed Silvery Silversong.
Interesting. Well, I think I might have to take this home with me and study it a little more.
Naya, from a bit of personal experience, books that speak to you aren't good. They don't end well. I would recommend not taking it home.
This is the
Should we
first talking book
submit
you've come across?
Yes. And I wouldn't.
Yes, that book that turned into that creature that attacked you, it didn't talk first.
Mm.
What should we do? Should we take it to the Avowed and see if they need to check it out?
Well, I mean, to be honest, the goddess Sune, it's acting within her purview. She's...
Are you an emissary of Sune?
Are you talking to the book? How may I help you, dear?
Are you an emissary of Sune?
I don't understand the question.
Uh,
Can I interest you in maybe a honeycomb balm for your hair? Or maybe a cuticle cream to soothe your aching fingers?
Alright, detect magic.
I mean, the mirror is magical. It's illusion and enchantment because there's something in the mirror. But
it doesn't feel like the power of a goddess being
no.
channeled. Okay.
This is just it's a book that's magical and has a magic mirror on it.
I believe the mirror is just a kind of narrator to the book. It's not the actual goddess itself.
If I may, if rest, relaxation, or transformation is what any of you are looking for, all you need to do is follow the lilies, dearest ones. I'm sure Silvery will see to your needs. And
It's basically an
a magical
advertisement.
portal opens about 5 feet away
That seems
and
like
glows softly.
than an advertisement.
insight? On a book?
How do insights work on a book?
I don't know if that's possible.
It's a Turing test.
We're not going to get into that. Sure. Go for it.
Okay.
Can you determine if this AI is a real person or not?
Does the AI know that it's an AI?
25.
You have a strong feeling that whatever enchantment is on this book is just meant to assist the user and maybe entice them into reading or giving helpful guidance, but it's not attempting to beguile you in any way. It's honest saying that it believes that if you would like rest, relaxation, or transformation, that following this path will be helpful.
Oh, I don't have anything on the books today.
Oh, the smell coming from is so lovely.
Loris kind of peeks into the portal, doesn't go through it or anything. I wonder if Falthrex went through here. He was...
You're about to ask us to go look for him,
He was very down. If you have nothing else, I would be great. I would be ever so grateful.
If your friend is missing and we can do something to help, then we will be happy to.
No.
And go to a spa at the same time.
No.
Thank you so much.
What?
Don't you want to know why the book's talking?
That's such a
No.
relief.
Not at all.
Does the portal lead us back here afterwards? How do we get back?
I mean, I'm assuming we can walk.
We transform
I'm not
or we
sure.
relax.
If his friend is missing and hasn't come back yet, then what if there is no way back?
Then he just needs to be found.
Well, then a group of adventurers who are much more capable than he is need to go and find him.
Yeah. Do you have a way to get back from another dimension?
Book?
Book!
As you look at it, its smiling face be, yes, dear.
I don't know if this is going to be a question that you can answer, so I apologize for bothering you so many times. But, is this another plane through your portal?
I don't know how to answer that.
Oh, right. Well, it was worth a shot. Thank you for your help.
But if rest and relaxation is what you seek,
Yeah, literally. It just keeps repeating that line.
I think she only really knows about lilies and honeycomb.
Well,
are lilies good for the fur?
I'm curious. We've been
There's only
stuck
one
here
way
for
to
so
find
long, and I haven't had any scouting to do.
You're not Carol?
You're curious, you're not Kirill.
Hi, Dad.
I'm so sorry.
Well, unfortunately, Kirill has to go because he works for the Avowed, and the Avowed has told you to go look for his friend.
Laszlo,
true.
how can we tempt you?
Can't.
I was just thinking that I have nothing that I can really offer you except for that. I mean, we all do better together.
We may need you, darling.
To be honest, you are the most capable at arcane magic out of
The mirror speaks and says, not all transformations are skin deep. Some come from within.
Oh, now you're useful.
And if anyone needs to relax.
Oh, now you're useful.
Okay.
If it makes you feel better, we can just bring the book with us.
That would no. If that's the key to get out of it, then if we take it through the portal, then there's no more portal, and then we're stuck.
It's true.
But the book made the portal, so if we take the book, we go through the portal. Couldn't it just make another portal?
My head hurts.
I'll turn to the Avowed. How about this? If we're not back in a reasonable amount of time, say a day, could you reopen the portal? And then if we don't come back through at that point, just keep opening it once a day?
Yes. Of course.
All right, greatly appreciate
and
it.
of course, if Falthrax shows up, maybe come through the portal and let us know.
Yeah.
Of course.
No need to be going on a wild Falthrax chase.
Oh, Carol.
And if we're gone longer than a day, make sure the kitchen gets cleaned properly. Benlin is very particular.
Thorgood has been doing a fantastic job.
Right,
He
but
really
just
has.
to check in.
His pie is just advanced leaps and bounds.
I still feel
how he feels
uncomfortable.
about using his own fruit, though.
It makes me uncomfortable.
That's suspicious. Okay, so you guys are going through the portal here?
I'm going to turn into a house cat version of Paige and then climb up his clothes to sit on his shoulder.
Ooh, lovely coat, Benlin.
Kitty cat.
I scratch in that under the ear on the side of the head spot. Isn't that nice?
I wrap you with my tail.
All
I
right,
thought it was nice.
so we're going to leave the book here. Oh, I step through.
I'll follow.
I enthusiastically.
I dig my claws into you.
Begrudgingly step.
So we found the secret. It's guilt.
When in doubt, use guilt.
I call it the Fast and the Furious defense. We're family.
Family
How did I not
defense.
see that coming? I was like, where's Ryu going with this?
All right.
One thing stronger than magic.
Family.
Family.
Don't they do that all the time in those movies?
Just no.
Like 3 times a movie.
Just no. All right.
I didn't know you were Catholic.
Or Jewish.
Come on. Where? Why? Don't freeze on me.
We're really just American. Americans.
I adore this map. This is like one of my favorite things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As soon as we step out of the other side of the portal, I like, Carol, don't you want to hold Emma?
I'm allergic to cats.
I'll hold the little pussy.
Meow.
Love it, darling.
Why?
Has Paige set off your allergies the whole time?
No.
I think
You're
you're
not a cat.
lying.
You're not a cat. Go figure.
See, I'm not dealing with those claws. I have to lie enough for you.
Just
If you set up a mental connection, like my plan is like if we do encounter something, it would be useful for them not to know that like I'm nothing other than just a normal cat until like I can.
To back through the
Scout
pet
them.
cat.
It looks exactly like him.
Mini me.
All right.
So that's why I chose you because we can go scout.
Okay.
Amen.
I choose you, Pager-Chew.
Okay. So you step through the portal, and immediately you see in front of you a stone temple that is
Where's the
1
pilot?
story high. What?
So
No,
where's the
no
pilot?
pilots. No pilots.
Where are we coming in from? Sorry, Hank.
You're coming in from down.
Long
Only
way.
one.
No,
Not 21.
you're coming from the south.
So the very bottom of the map. Yeah.
Come on.
We went from Stone Temple pilots to 20.
You know, it always shows how much your damage roll 20.
If I had a nickel for every time, you'd
It's hard to practice too.
So is it like day or because we're outside?
It is day. It's probably still mid-morning.
Okay.
So we didn't travel that far.
It doesn't
Oh,
feel
it's a
like.
portal.
You went through a portal.
Oh, but time differences, I see.
So you guys are coming around
Unless we're well, I'm a cat. So.
down here. So
Wow.
the temple is built on a small hill. There's a woodland trail that you kind of walk a little ways and come to the temple. It jogs to the east and looks like it goes around the temple. A longer trail looks like it heads west and then maybe winds a little bit northward and ends at a forest.
So there's no coastline visible from here.
Nope. You are middle of land forest area. It does look like both eventually do meet up back around the expanse here.
Is
you
it-
can see.
I was gonna say, is it possible to do a survival check? Like look at the sun, like relative to where we were, and try and figure out how far we've traveled.
Yeah. Go ahead and give
And
me.
are there any lilies nearby?
Yes, it does. It smell like lilies or lilacs.
Well, apparently as a cat, I'm very bad at this because I got a 4. So.
So confused.
Just has its paw over its eyes like it's bright.
Alright.
No, I'm just filled with cat laziness, and I'm like, I should, but.
The sun feels so good. I need it on my belly.
You see.
Flip over in your arms.
Is there a line right here?
Is there a line? Yeah.
There's a line right
Wait,
here.
where?
Right here.
Click it again. Yeah, there's like 2 dotted lines, like a trail.
Yeah, 2 dotted lines here. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm sorry. Is there a line right here?
Yes.
Looks like it's going into something.
Kinda, yeah.
Crap.
I mean, there's like a straight up and down line. That's not what you're
I
talking about, probably,
swear.
right?
You want to look at it? I zoomed it in, Hank, if you want to check it out.
Oh, no, you're fine. Okay, so I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah. I mean,
It's all good.
we all
buddy.
fight with roll 20.
Take your time. Lazo's just freaking out. Take your time.
Does Lazo immediately spin around and look at the portal?
Is the portal still there?
No, as soon as you guys came through, it hesitated for like 5 minutes. And then it
Disappeared?
went away.
Well, at least it's somewhere sunny. I mean, we've had portals lead us to much worse places.
Alright, so
How long are you going to stay like that?
there's a small trail that leads up to the entrance of this building here.
Try and make a shush sound.
The door is innately carved with lilies. Almost looks like a little woodland stream waterfall, maybe.
And are we coming from the south part
You
of
are
this?
coming south here.
So we walked around the building, or is that the
That's-
doors right there?
The double doors are the ones here.
Candlekeep maps.
I
Leave a little to be desired.
knock.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello there.
Nothing, but it does feel like it swings a little bit when you knock on it.
I open it. If it opens. If it's unlocked.
Curious.
Did we ask what Falthras looks like? Hopefully he'll stick out.
She did tell you he was a dwarf.
Oh, okay.
A dwarf interested in beauty. Well, that is a new one. Should rely on stereotypes.
Yes, we really should subvert tropes at all times.
So you walk in into the doors. There is a gentleman standing at the front desk.
It's a desk. Oh my gosh.
Double doors open to the sound of a bell. Beyond the doors is a large lobby. In the air, heavy with the scent of fresh lilies. A desk stands at the center of the room, holding neatly piled papers and beautiful, fresh-cut lilies. A dark-haired man in fine clothes stands up from behind the desk as he sees you. Welcome, friends. Stand up behind welcome your friends to the restful Lily. Freshen yourselves in our luxurious bathhouse. Or perhaps we can entice you with a massage, haircut, shave, pedicure. Oh, road-tired feet simply cry out for comfort. Whatever your pleasure, I am here to serve.
Sign us up for all of those. Although first we need to find somebody.
It is not normally policy to discuss other guests here.
We have a friend who's missing.
I see. Well, I'm sorry, but you must be guests of the bath before I can allow you to enter and look for anyone.
How does one...
Yes, I meant.
How does one leave?
There's a foot trail.
But how to leave the
Where are we?
We're near Silvery Moon.
Near Silvery Moon.
Yes, that forest just that way. It's the edge of the forest.
Inside?
He's telling the truth.
I don't have a reason to do it, but it just feels weird. Okay.
Oh, we could see Bo after.
Oh, that'll be a nice little surprise.
I mean, if we can find him, but how hard could it be to
Have you
find?
seen a young turtle adventuring through, probably clad in armor?
I have not no, if not, there's no turtle.
I don't
Oh.
think Bo's been through here yet.
I thought it wasn't policy to discuss guests.
Well, if the guest is not here,
Have you seen a dwarf?
there have been many dwarfs that have come through here.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm going to.
So how
Our
do...
clientele
I'm going
is
to
very
wriggle so that you'll put me down. And then I'm going to slink off and start looking. Are these little booths?
So those, they have curtains and chests inside them. So if you would like to enter the bathhouse, you would change in there.
Okay, I'm gonna start peeking under curtains.
You there, please.
I'll make a stealth check.
Respect the. Sure.
I want. That's why I had her put me down so I
Let's
can
go with it.
break his line of sight and stealth over.
I assume Laszlo's probably still
Is it an empty lobby, or are there other people milling about?
There's no one here currently.
Ooh.
bad?
Let me get to him.
Maybe he'll roll worse. You never know.
Maybe.
What are the general prices of services?
Yes.
After that's resolved, sorry.
Oh, also, I wanted to say, I think everybody got like 7 platinum from the mine. That's like the first
That is
little.
not insignificant.
Okay, I was like, I didn't want it to be too much, but I mean, plus
it's
it is
70 gold.
it's a platinum mine, so I don't know. Does
Yeah.
that work?
Stop freezing.
I mean, it would probably come to us in gold because the platinum was sent somewhere else to make something else out of it. I don't know.
I like it. Thematic.
I don't know how you make
I actually think, yeah, maybe they just mined some of that to give to you guys.
What was your stealth roll?
8
You
unless I
there.
have advantage
Why would you have advantage?
because I'm a cat.
Do you get that as a cat?
Not necessarily, but
Okay, well,
I mean, why is he going to expect the cat to, like? Why would he even be paying attention to a cat?
because it's his job to know all of the happenings of the map.
Distracted.
Maybe our other
Use that,
stealthy
please.
character can try.
Could you maybe keep your cats under
Oh, he's
I'll
so-
go get him.
he's
I'll
so
grab
obnoxious.
him. I apologize.
And he looks at you and realizes you have a tail, and he may have just said, keep the cat, and he was like, that cat. My apologies.
Yes, I'm sorry. I
He's
was
not
gonna
bad.
go get the other cat. That's Benny.
Benny. Oh, well, welcome, Benny.
Benny is just like catting as much as he can. Like he's just like ignoring everyone as he just like scoots out.
I'm so sorry. Don't fill me in on what I miss, Naya.
So-
And I kind of go off after Benny.
So
We have
I'm
the
going
chance.
to run into one of the booths.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to quickly turn back into Benlin and then use my what is it called? Hang on. Wild Companion to create a cat that looks like Benny,
Okay.
give him to you, and then turn back into my cat form.
Got him. And I walk back with the copied cat. The copycat.
TM.
I love it.
Okay.
So how do we become patrons of this lovely facility? You need a down payment.
So the gentleman first introduced himself as Saith. My apologies. I did not mean to offend. Entry to the bathhouse costs 5 gold pieces per person. It includes the use of our enchanted baths, a comfortable robe, and a private changing room, which your friend just crawled out of. Thank you very much. With a
got
lockable
many.
trunk to store your weapons and equipment. If you would like to stay overnight, lodging is available at the cost of 4 gold per person. Meals cost 5 silver pieces. And our lounge offers a wide range of beverages for any palate. Yes.
I'll put down 3 platinum and say I think this will cover
Okay.
because that'll be
30 gold, yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
10, and then 2 rooms,
Okay.
and you can keep the extra as a tip.
He slides it off and just puts it in his pocket and says, "Oh, thank you."
Thank you, darling.
Massages can also be booked for 20 gold an hour.
What?
Do you
Are
have a
they
point?
done by angels?
Do you have a portfolio of your therapist?
Planetars.
Perhaps I know one.
Manicure and a pedicure cost 2 silver pieces each. Depending on the cleanliness of the customer's feet, we may charge a small.
The scandal.
Well, after the bath, that shouldn't be a problem.
You're right.
A haircut is 2 gold pieces, a shave 1 gold piece, or a waxing for 10.
You could like live at the Ritz-Carlton for like a whole week at the prices that they are charging.
As you look around, everywhere is carved with lilies, flowers, flowing water, maidens, stained glass. It's very pretty and relaxing, and the scent of lilies is permeating throughout, but not offensive. It's very light. And you can hear the gentle push and pull of water from these doors up here. So he hands each of you a separate key, and waves towards the stalls, and says, "If you would like to leave your belongings in there, we will have them moved to your room, or you can take them there yourselves if you'd like to. There's a robe inside of each stall that you can change into, and then you are free to explore to your heart's content."
And now that we're patrons, about that dwarf?
I have not seen a dwarf here in a couple of weeks at least. Well, no, that's not really. We do have one dwarf here. He just arrived yesterday. He hasn't been here very long. Where did you say you were from again?
Candlekeep.
You should have lied. You're not there. It doesn't ring a bell. I'm in a voice.
Okay, well maybe we'll come into contact with him and see if he's who we are looking for.
It's just a week's travel outside Waterdeep. We're on the coast.
Oh, you should definitely visit.
We said a
this
week's
garden.
travel
It's
outside of
beautiful.
Waterdeep. That's accurate. It's actually closer to 3 days, but
For what?
from Waterdeep to Candlekeep.
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Baldur's Gate. You meant Baldur's Gate.
Oh, I was just throwing it out there because he's never heard
it's
of it.
much longer.
Because we're between Baldur's Gate and Elturel.
Okay,
We're a
so
week's north of Waterdeep.
I just want to say I'm taking note of what time it is so that we can be sure to check the portal tomorrow at the same
Why
time.
are they so large?
Oh, yeah. Laszlo always does that.
Why he's so
You just gotta
large.
yeah, there you go. And then while he's being paid by them, I would like to check all of the booths and then try any of the doors I have access to.
Excuse me, where did...
Oh, I'm the cat.
You're the cat?
So he has another cat. So I'm still in here. So
So
when
you
his back
turned-
is turned.
So you polymorphed, did
Mhm.
the cat. Unpolymorphed, did the cat thing, and then polymorphed again.
Yes.
So you polymorphed twice now.
Yes, I have none left currently.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's not me.
So he's carrying around a cat, and there's another cat.
Yeah, so I have a druid ability called Wild Companion, where I can use a wild shape to summon a familiar.
Okay. So...
Do you have 3 wild shapes?
But the one I used before, it would have been an hour, so I've gotten him back.
Where did that second cat come from?
It would look like the same cat.
But he's carrying a cat around,
Yes.
and you are exploring these stalls.
Well, but I wanted to make a stealth check while his back was turned. He was talking to everybody else.
So let's do the stealth check.
I was waiting for you to finish with that interaction before I went back to my thing.
Okay, let's do the stealth check.
So he is now being distracted by not only a decoy cat, but the rest of the party. Now can I have advantage?
I'm
No.
also scheduled.
Because his
one of
entire
these
job
sessions.
is to watch this area.
Okay.
Okay. It's a nat 20.
Oh.
All right.
24.
All right. So we have...
But,
All right.
I mean, doors. How are you going to open doors?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I can like push on them, like maybe they're pushable like the other ones were.
So these are curtains.
Yeah.
You're talking about these doors here?
I was talking about these back here, hopefully.
The back doors?
Mhm.
Those are heavy, ornate stone doors that have lilies carved into them.
Maybe they were ajar. I don't know.
No, they're a door.
All right. He kind of bows to you all and turns back to his paperwork.
So, is there anyone in any of the curtained rooms?
Nope.
Okay. Are you wearing skirts
I've
today?
changed. What?
Are you wearing skirts today?
Yeah, I guess.
I was just wondering if I could hide under your skirts and you could like open a door on accident and I could run in.
You said it was alright to change
Well,
our
I'm gonna
rooms, correct?
Change into like a bathrobe,
Yes.
so I'll try and hide you in there. I
Where
guess.
are... I'm sorry. Where are they?
Oh, forgive me. So he will take you and he will lead you through to the lounge here.
These are the people here.
None of these are dwarves, I take it.
No.
Okay.
Do we have mental contact? Me and you?
Oh, it's
Paige?
very
I would've-
rustic.
as soon as we left, yeah.
That's fine.
It's very
Hey,
rustic.
Paige, accidentally open these double doors.
For 5 hours.
I mean, we could just get changed and walk in.
But he hasn't said anything about these double doors. Like, he's taking you to the side. Makes
No,
me
so
wonder.
we could change in here and then walk
He
into
told-
there. I just wanted to go to my
He
room
doesn't
first
say
to
anything
drop
about these
off my
double doors?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, he
That's
said
the
the bath
bats.
is through there.
Oh, okay. Well, I still want to get in there.
The bath. He wants to sneak.
Okay.
We
I walk
just
over.
all ignore
I open
him.
them and poke my head in.
He sneaks.
And
His
I will
back
s-
is, he's, so as you do that, he's walking you guys through here.
I will snick a snack through the bath
And
doors.
this is like a bar.
Yes.
And like,
Wow.
ooh,
It's probably like a wellness bar.
Lovely.
Get smoothies.
I'm loving this so much. I love spas.
I'm just trying to find if I can find this dwarf guy.
You can take like little things you learned and incorporate them back home.
Of course.
Are you trying to say
Already
that hers
seen
is
that.
somehow inferior to this one?
No, it's always just
You're
good
not
to see.
here.
It's just always good to see the product. You can't sneak and comment on my actions.
I mean, this Sune is definitely very striking. Maybe I should incorporate more of her iconography in my spa.
I'm still. I don't trust anything here.
You're not
Perhaps-
feeling relaxed.
No, not at
I
all.
don't know if I've ever seen him relax.
Tell them I agree with Laszlo.
Why are you
This
so
seems
worried,
stinky somehow.
darling? This is perfectly normal.
I'm saying to him for a mental connection.
I thought he had to go
Hear
over the
us.
door for you.
Oh, okay. So he's not there either, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the worry? We've been treated nicely, and seems like we even know where we are now.
I guess I could try and relax.
You know, it makes you much better at your job, usually. Relaxation is the first thing that makes people better at working. Weirdly.
Not saying to let your guard down. It's always good to have a healthy, general awareness. But maybe this will be a fun experience.
With the right attitude.
I'll try.
You always have the right attitude, Kuro. I love it.
Thank you, Naya. We should talk later.
So he leads you to. Where did he go? Why is he not here?
Where did he go?
He looks like all the others, so I
Snuck
think this
away.
was him, wasn't it?
This one.
Yeah.
Commoner tokens are very difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, cultist token.
So he leads you to these two rooms here.
Sign
Is
me
you
up.
paid for 2 rooms, correct?
Yes.
Oh, cute.
So these are your 2 rooms. It lets you know that you have full access. There is. This is.
I go up to that window and I'm like, oh, look at this beautiful view. What are these other 2 buildings outside?
So yeah, if you look out the windows, you see a squat, kind of squarish looking building with large double doors in the front, and it looks like windows on the side, a couple windows in front. And then there is a tower that is 3 stories.
Interesting.
Are those further amenities?
The one is a shrine that has been closed off. It's haunted.
Mm.
And it's not open to visitors. We don't speak of it really.
Oh.
Well,
Well, that makes it terribly interesting.
I'm not to overstep, and of course we just met,
Of course.
but we have dealt with several hauntings successfully. One within the last few months here.
Dreadful.
Yes, and perhaps we could be of service?
That you would need to speak to the purveyors of the spa about that. I can't make that call for you. But I can pass that along if you.
Yes, do please announce
Yes.
that we are a very experienced adventuring party in your midst.
I will be sure to pass that on.
And if we majored in adventuring, we minored in hauntings. So,
he's going to bow to you and work his way back to the front desk. That's where he lives.
That's where he lives.
So again, you are free to explore the rooms. You can explore the rest of the building. They kind of have free range. He does warn you to, or ask you to stay away from the tower, as that is the personal quarters of the owners of the spa. And then again mentions that the abandoned shrine is not someplace you should go, as it's dangerous.
which means we won't.
I mean, I immediately am tempted to take a nice walk outside.
Maybe after a bath.
But maybe we shouldn't do it so quickly. Who knows? Although, yeah, I'm dying to see these other rooms. So I guess we put our stuff in there. Make sure it looks secure.
Put Paige's and Benland's stuff in the room.
I mean,
I guess maybe Paige still has his
I was
stuff.
gonna say all my stuff is part of my cabinet right now, so.
Oh, nice.
Just get comfortable. I guess we didn't really plan for to stay, so probably don't really have.
Oh, that's true. We just came to get this book. We don't have any bags.
Come on, do we even have our adventuring gear?
I mean,
We literally
Yes,
were like,
totally
we just
we're experienced adventurers. Surely we didn't go through a portal to who knows where without our adventuring gear.
well, one of us is perfectly fine with nothing because Naya is just as good naked as she is with anything else.
I'm pretty okay.
I guess Lasso's pretty okay naked too.
Yeah, he doesn't really need much.
So
Yeah, unless I
Oh yeah, and you have mind daggers.
Do you want to go to Bound?
Besides, well, Benland can summon
open
his
that door.
hammer,
Yeah.
and then you have magic. So
Mm.
I guess we don't really need our stuff.
I mean, the sword's really helpful when my magic goes awry. But
And armor is nice.
yeah.
So we'll go back to Paige and Emily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna sneak around the baths looking for dwarves.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stroll around and see what I see.
Are you guys strolling together, or?
Well, I'm gonna like stick to the walls and stuff because I am trying to maintain that stealth roll. So
Okay. Can I get another stealth roll from you as you enter the bath?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20. Ooh, look at it.
Good thing you're going into a bath. Because it's the dirty 20.
Because you do.
For some reason, I thought cats had much better stealth.
Well, we should
checks
probably
than they
investigate these rooms too.
Well, I actually did 21 now that I think about it because my proficiency is higher than this stat block.
So this is a bath. It's a hot bath. There's steam rising from the water. It does seem to kind of slosh around on its own. Not threateningly or menacingly or anything, but it does seem like there's a little bit of a wave going on there. There's these windows that look out onto the shrine back here. And
Who's this? Or can we not see him?
where's that? You wouldn't see that yet, sorry.
Okay. No problem. Is this a wall over here, or is that like, does it curve around?
That's a wall there.
Okay. So there's no other exits in here. So I'll kind of from underneath that bench make eye contact with you and kind of shrug.
I'll keep strolling around.
Are the stars statues?
Yes. So a floor of polished white marble surrounds a large central pool of steaming turquoise water in this large open-air bath. Stone pillars stand on the outside of the wall, sculpted with relief carvings of sume. Between the pillars, frosted windows diffuse the light from the outside through the mist hangs in the air. And there are two large sculptures of just beautiful women. Nothing.
Can you see the shrine from the bath?
Yeah, these are windows here.
So, like, I'll make us. Should we go check out that building, whatever it is? And it seems like they're trying to keep it hidden from everyone because it looks real locked up. Maybe that's where they're hiding the bodies.
Or should we wait till... Who said anything about bodies?
There's got to be something rotten here, right? It's too good to be true.
Yes.
Why would anyone pay 20 gold to have somebody rub them?
Maybe they're really good. Should we wait till nighttime? Should we wait till darkness?
Well, I mean, we could just go now.
Alright. You talk me into it.
You get a +1 to Dex after a massage for a week.
We're gonna have to find some way around there. I don't see any exits out of here. Here, hold open your shirt.
As I'm already holding a cat. What?
I will
Fuck you,
stop concentrating on that cat and then just jump up into your arms and replace it.
You go. Nothing to see here.
Got my kitty.
Okay.
And then I'll point back towards the double doors. Meow.
You know we're still connected. You can.
Onward, faithful steed.
So we're gonna go back to
Flip you over, put you on
the
my
other
shoulder.
party. What are you guys doing?
Kirill would have out into the hallway just gone. Fairfax! Pardon. Just loudly.
I guess we'll check out these other rooms.
He did say you have free
Okay.
reign.
Oh wait, they might be other bedrooms.
If we knock, I mean,
Yeah, we need to find this door.
we just knock. Sorry, wrong room.
Hello. We're looking for Falthrax.
Which room you up to?
It's this first one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, should we check that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mark, if you'd be so kind. There we go. So you knock on this door. There is no answer, and when you go to try the handle, it is locked. But you do not hear anything from inside.
All right. Well, process of elimination, 1 down, X amount to go.
Is Lasso just reading a book in his room?
In this room doing something.
So this room here.
Which one?
This one here. You peek inside. The cluttered state of this room suggests that its occupant has been staying at the temple for some time. Clothes and cosmetic products are scattered across the floor and the desk. Do you go inside, or are you just looking?
I wouldn't.
I'll stand out here and watch you go look in there.
Oh, I don't. Well, if it's been stayed in for several days, it wouldn't be our flat.
Well, that's good.
I worry about putting ourselves on the wrong side of the spa before we get any treatments done.
Good point. Always thinking ahead.
As we conspire to break into the place we're not supposed to go into.
I mean, we're like, it's all gonna blow up at some point. We're just, let's prolong it. Okay, do you want to check this next room?
Okay. Do you knock or just open it?
Knock.
We'll knock first.
So as you come into this room, you can hear a faint arguing inside.
Oh.
2 female voices are kind of heated and kind of bickering at each other. You can't make out what's going on.
I don't have to take that.
We're to see when we need it.
Always here.
I will not knock if I hear that, unless you would like to.
If we try to listen closer, can we hear what they're arguing about?
Sure. Give me a perception.
Oh man, we are on fire.
Would I be able to help or to do a perception? Because I'm also a nosy
7.
gossip.
You could do a perception yourself.
11.
Was that the end result?
7.
Yeah.
Oof, that's rough. No, you just hear and like some banging, some rustling. But that's.
Oh dear, I've fallen! And I fall loudly. See if
And
it attracts their attention.
I'll get down on the ground and be fanning her.
Oh Oh no!
There's a spa attendant here in the hallway with
God
you
damn it!
who comes up to you.
Stunning
Miss,
strike.
are you okay?
Oh,
What's wrong?
could you go get me some water, darling? I'm feeling so faint.
Of course.
She gets these spells from time to time.
Give me a performance roll.
She is a middle-aged woman.
Can I have help with that with my comment?
Sure. Take advantage.
Man, come on.
Advantage.
Advantage, thank God. All right, well.
It's better.
I think I get advantage. Anyway, 16. I think I might get advantage.
He runs off and goes back into the lounge, seemingly to get you his glass of water.
Next door?
Can you give me a perception?
I
I'm
was
sorry.
I was hoping that would attract them and have them.
Can
go.
I get an investigation check from both of you?
15.
I got less than that, so you take it.
Thank you. What do we do now?
Oh,
So
shoot.
so that didn't bring anybody out.
No.
So it's
I mean, they're bickering. It's kind of gotten a little louder now. Like, you still can't hear what's going on, but like it's getting heated. It doesn't sound violent yet, but like they're not happy.
Okay, I guess here's our two options. We can knock on the door and then pretend that we were looking for our friend and it was the wrong room, or we can move to the next room. I don't know if we want to interrupt the squabble, but...
I mean, they both sound female, so I don't think it's our friends. Maybe we'll let them alone for now. Of course, that
Next
attendant's
door.
going to be coming back now, so we better hurry.
Move into the next room.
Yeah, if he comes back, I'll just like, you put your arm around or something and I'm holding you up. Yes.
All right. Knocking.
Yes!
Or can we hear anything or no?
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Listen first.
No response, and if you try the door, it's locked.
Okay.
Okay.
Next door?
At about this time, the acolyte's going to come back into the hallway with a glass of water.
So I'm hanging on Carol and we're acting like, are we lost?
Ma'am,
Oh, thank goodness you're back. Sorry, we sometimes walking around helps her get the blood's flowing again.
Of course. Not to sound pushy or anything, but this might be a perfect time for a massage.
Oh, yes,
See
darling.
your swelled ankle. And it's also, are you looking for your room? I thought that you guys were in a different room.
We're at the end of the hall.
Oh.
I think we just got turned around. We just arrived. It's beautiful.
We're at the end of the hall.
Well, but he can interpret it how he sees fit.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's just, we're at the end of the hall. It helps her to walk to get the blood flowing again.
So advantage.
Should we ask him about the
Thank
dwarf?
God.
I don't know if we should ask him or not now.
Okay, well, that wasn't great. Persuasion. Oh, never mind. That was fine. 21.
Okay.
I have a plus 10. I forgot.
He kind of looks at one of the hallway and then looks at the other end and then like looks back and is like, well, when you're ready for that massage, let me know and we can get you booked.
Oh,
And then it's gonna come.
I'm terribly sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
One of the things that's been putting us under so much stress is we have a friend who we are unfortunately unable to locate.
Well, yes. How can I?
Oh, well, he was staying at the spa. His name is Fairflax. He's a dwarf.
Fair.
He would have arrived yesterday. We were supposed to be meeting.
That name does not ring a bell to me.
Well, if you come across him, let him know where we are. We're terribly worried about him.
I will. I will keep an ear.
The roads are treacherous.
Yes. He's gonna, if he has nothing else, he's going to go into this room that is empty. And as you glance in there and then close the door behind him.
Do you think it's safe to knock again, or should we just change locations?
You can just try the doors.
We're gonna go back to Benlin and Paige.
All right, Paige. We need to get into the back.
I don't even begin to know how.
Just ask the attendant. You say you need to take me outside or I'm going to poop on his floor.
I go and find the attendant.
This front guy?
Yep.
So you just walk out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just as I'm walking past. Bathroom break for the little one while we're getting settled.
That's very considerate of you.
Of course, of course.
So you guys are walking outside?
Well, I was hoping he would take us to the back door, but that's also fine.
Is this walled in, or can you just go around?
Can't we just walk around?
You mean walk around to the back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can walk around. There's a pathway that leads back there.
Follow.
As you are walking out, can I get an investigation check from Jake? Because I'm gonna say that Rio is trying to appear like a normal cat and not like staring. I mean, you might be.
Wouldn't that be a normal cat thing?
Give me an intelligence or an investigation check.
Ooh, that is.
That's an 18 for investigation.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to go back and forth because the cat's intelligence is different than my intelligence. 7.
Okay,
Unless
so
it's perception, in which case I have advantage.
no. It's an investigation. So as you're walking out the page, you kind of look back at Sith, and then you look back again, and something's not right. He looks like a beautiful humanoid man, but for a split second, his features look a little distorted. Like his skin's maybe a little red, his eyes are maybe a little red, his teeth are maybe a little pointy, and then it goes away.
Does he
Page, you
recognize?
tensed up. What's wrong?
Something is off with the front desk attendant. He, for a moment, seemed very devilish, fiendish. Red hue, sharpened teeth.
I knew there was something wrong with this place.
Just, it was very brief. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but
All right. We should link up with the others then. Well, we should probably check out that place before they are onto us, right?
I mean, with this excuse, we can theoretically come in and leave as we please.
Well, let's at least go look at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so as you guys exit, we're gonna go to Laszlo.
You just texted him, didn't you?
What's Laszlo doing?
Mark is notorious for that.
Laszlo is going to come out of the room with only a towel on his waist,
Oh,
chest bare.
Oh, he's getting into the spirit of it.
where's Laszlo headed?
He's going to see Kirill and Naya and say, Naya, Kirill, so nice to see you again.
Yes, it is nice to see you, darling.
Okay.
You seem to have acclimated well.
Well, I feel relaxed, actually.
Excellent.
Okay.
Even transformed, I might say.
Yes. Who's up for a massage?
Yes, let's go book that.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess Kira, I don't.
So, are you guys gonna follow him, or are you gonna keep doing what you're doing?
Well, I mean, I guess insight, because, I mean, I would think already it's like, what?
Something's wrong.
Yeah, like, so I don't know if I should roll insight for that or if I just get that because
Sure.
he's acting weird.
Like a passive insight?
I mean,
I'll roll it.
yeah.
Oh my god!
You are hopeful
6.
that this is exactly what would happen.
Yes,
so maybe that's
you're right.
what it is.
I'm enjoying it. I'm down to this massage. Let's go do it.
Alright.
I guess Kirill might want to check that though. I don't know.
We're gonna assume he's just gonna go with you.
Okay.
So,
What if we could get a triple room? How fun would that be?
oh.
So, Kirill, Laszlo just walked out in a towel saying, like, oh, yes, I'm having a great time. And then she made an insight check. Do you want to make one, too?
He's ready for a massage.
You were in your room?
I just came out. Kirill, would you like to get a massage with me and Naya?
You getting a massage?
Yes, I'm feeling very. Yes, absolutely.
Leaning over to Naya. I don't mean to be rude in any way, but they are incredibly expensive.
Oh, I know, darling, but sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. I'll treat you for yours. You did pay for the rooms for all of us, of course.
I'll insight.
Maybe they're done by angels.
That is a really, really weird thing for her. I almost want to dispel magic him. Just without even reason or cause. Just something's weird. Nope. That's not going to help. That is an 8.
Okay. Laszlo seems great.
We're getting a massage then.
I'm so excited that you're getting into the spirit of
You
this.
said to relax, so I'm trying my hand at relaxing.
That's great. Yes, let's... Okay, I'm sorry for being a spoiler sport. Let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna move you guys to the treatment rooms here. So as you're walking through the hallway here around this area, you see a beautiful, slender moon elf with smooth, luxurious black hair and sparkling sapphire eyes walk through this hallway here and into the lounge. She doesn't seem to notice you, but you notice her as she walks through. And as you walk into the lounge, coming through here, you see that she is walking towards the bar, the back here. It looks like she's about to move in back behind the bar.
Do you know her?
I don't think so. Do I know her?
She doesn't look familiar.
Okay.
All elves don't know each other.
No, not usually.
So one of the acolytes, seeing that you're looking for massage, gestures you to walk through this door here. You walk in and are greeted by a pretty handsome-looking drow man in a simple robe belted with a loincloth. And he says, "Welcome. You're here for a treatment?"
3.
3? Wow. I'm but one man. I hope you don't mind waiting, and when it's generally I don't have an assistant with me today, so
Oh, no problem. We're here for relaxation and rest, and
we can of course
Yes.
set up an area for you to chat with each other while you're waiting. We can have refreshments brought in here, whatever.
Laszlo, why don't you go first, and me and Kirill will enjoy the bath.
I would be delighted to have this thing sand all over me.
just
This thing?
All right. So-
just continually
He's gonna lead you into this room here. He's gonna have you guys camp up in here, and he will make sure that you guys have some refreshments and stuff.
Well, plus they still need to get changed. Did you
We'll
guys ever
change in
change
there,
into?
I guess.
I assumed that you guys changed
We
your
just-
room before.
Yeah, probably when we were in there. Yeah.
in our terry cloth robes.
Yeah.
And
So we'll set you up in there, and from there we're gonna go to Benlin and Paige. So we've just walked outside.
Yes, we're gonna loop around and I guess see the tower for the first time.
Yep.
Does the tower have any windows?
The tower does have windows, but they are covered in curtains, so you can't really see inside.
Does this have windows?
Does where?
Oh, the shrine. I'm sorry.
The shrine does have windows, but it is pitch black in there. There's some shadows that it's almost like there's a hole or something in the ceiling, so there's some shadows in there. You can catch a couple glimpses of some things, but it's pretty dark in there. It's moss covered. There's ivy covering the windows. You'd have to try to break
Ivory
in there.
covering the windows. You
Ivy.
say? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, try the doors.
So where are you guys at?
They can't just be unlocked.
Are you guys going to the shrine first? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So as you walk up to the shrine, let's get to the shrine here.
I'm also going to turn back into my Genasi form, and then I'm going to use my racial ability to cast Pass Without Trace on me and
Okay.
Paige.
This former shrine to Sune has fallen into disrepair over a decade of neglect. It is partially hidden behind the baths and obscured by overgrown trees and scrub. It's a crumbling stone building, was once must have been a beautiful shrine. There's engraved images of Sune covering it, her face gazing down on the path by which the faithful would have approached. Stone doors at the front of the shrine appear to be sealed shut by some sort of clear, thick resin, almost.
Clear, thick fucking resin. Don't you think it's strange, Paige, that a bathhouse dedicated to Sune would let the temple go to disarray to this degree?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all.
A faint inscription is still visible above the doors that says, "Welcome, dearest ones. Come find the beauty within you."
Do you think you could get the doors open?
I hope. And I try to get the doors open.
Give me an athletics roll.
I can assist you because I'm strong. I'm a strong boy.
As a cat?
No, I shouldn't.
No, you probably work back. Sure.
Assist gives me advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 17.
You pull super hard and you feel like maybe it's about to tug open, but that resin is just too hard, too thick.
No, the resin's keeping it closed.
Alright, well, let's keep trying. And then
Can I take a claw and try to like carve it away or peel it away or anything?
It resists your claws.
Ooh. Can I cast, because this actually is detect evil and good. Is this still consecrated land? Because the temple would be consecrated.
Even one that had fallen into disuse?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's been in disuse for long enough to where it no longer is consecrated, then they're not even trying.
I will say it's not consecrated,
Okay.
but it's not desecrated.
All right. Can I try an athletics check with him assisting me now?
Sure.
Okay.
There you go.
Resin.
Okay, so first roll is a dirty 20. Second roll is a 13, so dirty 20.
Again, you feel like you're almost there, and it starts to kind of pull, but that resin just catches.
Do I feel like we can eventually break it, or no?
You feel like you could, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's going to take some trying.
Can I go around to one of the windows on the far side here?
Which side?
I got you.
Can I follow and try to climb through a window?
Well, I was just gonna, try and smash in a window.
As you get up to the windows, you see that they're covered in the same resin. So this place is sealed, from what you can tell.
Why would they seal up the temple?
Should we try to heat it up?
I could try that. I will produce flame and see if the resin melts. No?
It starts to glow as it gets hot, but nothing.
All right. We'll try one more time. Together.
Okay, together.
Together.
All right, that's a 21 and a 7, and I will guidance myself because I am a cleric. I remembered that. So 21 plus 3, 24.
And you're doing the window?
No, we're back to the door. I'm sorry.
With a loud crack, the resin snaps.
Then I guess we'll immediately go inside and stealth up. So maybe nobody saw
Back
us.
inside. Shut the door.
Pass without trace gone already?
Mm-mm. I have it for a certain amount of hours, I think. Or 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Remember.
Throughout trace. Yeah.
The interior of the shrine has the appearance of having been abandoned after some sort of terrible confrontation. There's broken benches, shredded cushions, overgrown with fungus. There are 4 large mirrors hanging throughout. If I reveal this to you, you could probably be a good idea, huh?
Maybe. You pulled a Coulter.
Okay. Here. So these like weird. What is that? What's the word? Rhombus, not thingies.
Trapezoid?
Yes, trapezoids.
Rhombus.
Sorry, I think it was like that. Those are large mirrors that are gilded, gold frames that have been shattered.
Shattered?
Shattered.
And I know enough about Sune that would be like just this side of like blasphemy, right?
Not necessarily blasphemy. And in the center is a grime-encrusted statue of Sune. The statue's expression might once have suggested smiling laughter, but the dirt and grime that's accumulated makes it look almost sorrowful and like it's weeping almost. Are you stealthing in here?
Yeah. Just because the door was so loud.
Okay. As you step through, give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Right, remember you had 10. Well, 13. And joke's on you, I already had disadvantage.
25.
Okay. So Paige, nimble as a frickin' cat, steps over the broken glass and hops over pieces of cushion and mold. Benlin just kind of
I still got a 13.
Echoes off the shrine walls, but you don't hear anything. It looks like behind the statue here is a set of steps that leads down underground.
I think we might be pushing our luck if we go into the basement.
From a different place than you thought I was because I'm so stealthy. I think
We
you're
were
right.
talking mentally anyway.
Oh, that's
so.
right. But still. I think you're right. But this place can't be... This can't be good. Look, it's trashed in here.
We're gonna pause there and go back to the rest of the party. So we'll start out with Laszlo, who is just beginning his massage. How are you feeling today, good sir?
Oh, I'm phenomenal. I have 20 years of pressure in my back, close to my neck, if you could focus there.
I love it when a client is specific and he'll start going to town on it. Starts asking you some simple questions. Where are you from? What are you guys doing? How's your day going?
Oh, quite phenomenal, actually. Feeling good for the first time in a long time. And you? How are you doing here?
It's a new day.
How does a drow find themselves in the employ of such a place?
I don't know if I know you well enough to...
Well, you have your hands on my body.
Was that flirtatious?
He chuckles a little bit and kind of like quirks his head. It's true. I don't know. Where are you from?
Oh, me, it's a little town outside of Candlekeep. It's not really worth mentioning. Have you heard of Candlekeep?
I have heard of Candlekeep. I've never had the privilege of traveling there.
So many books, always books.
Are you an avid reader?
Sometimes, yes.
Oh, okay. What kind of books do you like to read?
There's one book in particular that was very influential, one would say. But enough about me. I've given enough away. What about you?
I never really knew what I wanted to do with life. So I decided I might try my hand at being a masseuse. I do have very dexterous fingers, I like to think, and so I thought that this might be a lifestyle.
That is a strange choice of vocation. Just because you couldn't do anything else, you decided to massage people's bodies.
I wasn't sure what I wanted to do.
Oh.
Not that I...
Well, I suppose there's some kind of art to it. Have you ever massaged anybody that was just despicable?
Well, I mean, you get... Define despicable.
Well, I suppose on the outside, maybe lots of hair, some pimples.
I mean, there's always blemishes on one's body, yes. I mean, it's not... None of us are devas here, are we?
Well, I suppose that's an interesting phrase. I guess on the inside, if they were maybe taken over by a demon or... I don't know. Anything in that ilk?
It's an interesting thought process there, sir.
Oh, yeah, that's a good spot. Right there. Yep.
He's gonna avoid your question and move on to massaging.
Can I insight?
What are you inciting?
Why he is so wiry around that topic.
Of why he's here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
$12.
He just seems private, like he's not used to necessarily sharing those details with clients. He's used to clients kind of just them blathering on and him giving a listening ear, or the ones who are silent or the ones who fall asleep.
Well, our time has been absolutely lovely.
It's been very interesting.
Yes. If your next patron, if he's my smaller friend, he likes below the belt. If you catch my drift.
Well, okay, all right. That's very okay. That's good information to have. I appreciate that.
Oh yes, of course.
I thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You might be
Kirill.
slightly blushing as you, which is very weird on a drow. It's just like very, very dark cheeks.
Kira, I think they wanted you in there next, and please relax.
No, are you sure you do it?
Yeah, you can go ahead, darling.
Sure, yeah.
I'm dying to hear about Laszlo's first massage.
Can you, sorry, before you leave,
Mm-hmm.
can you give me a persuasion check?
Yep.
Did you persuade him to go under the belt? Below the belts.
Oh my god.
Mark's first nat 20
Kirill
years.
accidentally drops a bag of coins on the ground as he walks in, totally by accident.
So, as you are walking out of the room, he puts a hand on your shoulder, and I don't want to say whispers in your ear, but lightly says in your ear, perhaps we can discuss more over a drink later.
Well, you know where I'll be.
Woof. All right. He bows his head and welcomes the next person in the room.
Now you know how I feel
Did
when I
I
was
clock
Carol. Carol. The one...
Oh, God. I forgot about Carol. Oh, woof.
Going into the room, I'm so glad Laszlo's relaxing. We always have such a hard time getting him to loosen up. It seems like he's really enjoying himself here.
Oh, he was very, very loose.
That's fantastic. He's very tense.
That's yes. But enough about your friend. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm mildly perturbed because I feel a little guilty. We're really supposed to be here for a purpose, and I feel like perhaps we're indulging a little too much. But I mean, you can't turn it down when you find yourself in a place so magical.
Oh, of course. one must take care of oneself. What are you here for?
Well, I'm not sure if you
Saw the circuit's confidence, of course.
we're all from Candlekeep.
Ah, yes, your friend mentioned Candlekeep.
Yeah, we had one of the librarians there had a dear friend go missing, and we're really here to try and help find them.
So as you say that, his fingers kind of tense a little bit, but then keep going.
And we haven't really had any luck yet, so I'm kind of thinking that we might even just be in the wrong course altogether. It's a little bit of this whole thing with a book where, it opened up a portal, we walked through, we're here, and we don't even know if they went through it, if they're just somewhere else in the building back there, and we just weren't sure where they went. So I was hoping that perhaps we could walk in, find them, call it an easy day, bring them home, but it doesn't seem like they're here at all. Oh, keep an ear out for the name Fairflax. Dwarven fellow. Apparently very interested in beauty.
I will most definitely keep an ear out for that name. It doesn't ring a bell.
It hasn't with anybody so far, so...
Well, what else can we work on today as far as your body?
Generally from all the travel, below the waist and legs and feet have been, we've been walking miles. That, and then I do have some wrist issues. I play a lot of music, so maybe...
A lot of repetitive motions. Yes, it's...
Fretting and whatnot.
Fretting.
So those, I would say, full bodies, I'd be more than happy with those my travel areas.
Make me a D100
Okay. One?
What?
It's a 0 and then a 1?
It's a 0, 0, and a 1.
Yeah, it's 1.
1?
About as low as you could possibly get.
Leave that room very happy.
It's like, do I let him? I'll probably let him.
20 gold pieces.
I don't know if Kirill would.
Well, okay, so there's a possibility that you can leave that room very happy.
Okay.
And he makes that semi-clear, but not like outlandishly.
If he's classy about it, I'll go along with it.
So
My
that
immediate
room
thought.
is very happy. I just want to tell you right now that I was like, if he rolls 5 or below, we're gonna go with this. Fucking 1. God damn. Well, all right. So
Sex positive.
no, I'm nothing wrong with that. I just didn't know we were that kind of stream.
That's the first.
We're that kind of stream now.
I'm glad I could be a part of it.
We're barely PG-13 right
All you said was he was gonna leave happy.
Yeah. I'm
That's
barely
PG-13.
I would
It's
say
PG.
that once everything's over, there would very much be like a... Can I buy you a drink?
What the fuck?
No one's ever asked me that before.
I've new experience for me as well.
We'll talk later.
Oh,
How's that?
I'll give him my room number, and I don't mean that for favors. I just mean so you know where I am. That's
I appreciate that.
of course
Oh,
on me. I'll
He,
see myself.
He opens the door and just if
Oh,
yeah.
thank.
And we're gonna we're gonna go back to fucking Berlin and what's your name?
This is your fault.
You guys told me to relax.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't have.
Should we?
Don't you guys love improv?
Walk back out to Laszlo.
How was it?
It was
You're glowing, darling.
an incredibly interesting experience.
Did he finish you or put you back together?
I'd like a beverage. If you'll excuse me, and I'm gonna go into the. I'm gonna just with just the towel on, go out to the bar.
Excuse me, we need to take a break.
This is what you get on the looser Candlekeep episodes.
So we're gonna go back to Benlin and Paige now. That's right. What are you guys doing?
Do you want to check out the tower?
There's a disturbance in the force.
What do you mean?
It's hard to tell.
5d6 psychic damage.
No, this place has destroyed it. With what I saw earlier and seeing this in here, there's no way this place is what it seems.
So you think it might be more important to go get the others? They're not safe?
For now, yes. I just start to any longer than I don't know a night. Maybe when we try to leave. We just need to keep our wits about us.
All right. I have one last gambit. Well, not really gambit. That's not the right word. We should just go back to the front.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys are going back through the front?
Yeah, we're going to walk back around. And then the cover story is I just arrived.
Yeah. You were an old traveling companion.
And as I walk in, I am going to cast Detect Good and Evil.
And remind me what good and evil does.
Detect Good and Evil.
It's in the name.
Evil.
For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located.
So you walk in the door. Saith looks up and starts to smile and ping in your senses. Like, do you know exactly what they are?
Well, it says I know if there is, so I would know if there was like a fiend or an undead. You know what I mean? Like,
so there's something. There's something.
is it a fiend?
I need to look up what. Oh yeah, it's a fiend.
Okay.
And can I get an investigation check from both of you, please?
Are you sure you don't want a perception check?
I really want an investigation.
Well, I don't know why you keep making me roll skills I don't have.
Because that's what I'm supposed to do.
10.
15.
That's a fiend. That's a cameo.
That's a fucking fiend.
Excuse me, sir. I just arrived. Is there anywhere I can change?
Yes. Are you with this fine gentleman here?
This is an old traveling companion. Yes.
Yes, my name's Benny.
He will shake your hand firmly, but not too firmly. Yes, I believe your companion may have paid for you already, now that I'm looking over our chart of accounts.
Very well. Then immediately take me to them. I don't know why you're wasting so much time on this.
I beg your pardon. My apologies. And he will walk the two of you into the lounge thing here.
While we're walking, I will let Paige in on what this dude is, and then also be looking at the rest of the staff.
As Kirill opens the door in just a towel.
All right. So, give me. Are you checking people out too, or are you just?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be super suspicious.
Okay, I need 4 investigation rolls from each of you.
And keep in mind, my spell is active for 10 minutes, so if there's any fiends within 30 feet of me, I immediately know their location.
Just remind me what it is again. It's
That
Fae,
spell
fiends.
sucks.
Yeah, but it's one of those spells where, like, when you have it, it's sometimes useful, but then other times it's not useful at all. So it's aberrations,
Burn your
celestials, elements, elementals, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet, and I know where they are located.
If you'll excuse us for a minute, we're going to burn all of Jake's dice.
Okay, cool.
I just rolled 4 d20s. I got 1, 1, 2, 7.
Ooh.
what does the
Hopefully you
7
got
turn into?
all of those
7
out.
turns into a 13.
Well, give me the order that they were in. Like, what order do you want them to be in?
I would say probably knowing Paige, the first one's the 13, and then he's so enamored and like, oh my god, that the rest of them aren't full attention.
What are yours?
Oh, did you want me to make the rolls?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Can
because I need to know if you know exact things or just hunch things.
Punch things.
Hunch.
Punch things.
11, 18, 10, and 12.
Okay. In this room, there is. And do you know which one is which? Or you just know?
The spell makes me think that I would know exactly what kind of creatures are about, but not necessarily like this one's a succubus. But I would know they were fiends or undead or aberrations.
Okay, so you guys already know that Mr. Saithier is a fiend. This one is nothing. However, Jake, this thing looks like you see it look like one of the spa helpers, and then it flickers, and now it looks like a scarecrow. This one is nothing, or like nothing happens on that one. Nothing happens on that one. This one, you know, is a fae.
Is a fae.
Yes, and so behind the bar, you see the moon elf lady with luscious black hair, sapphire eyes, but you know that she's a fae. And what was your last roll? 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was the one he got a 13 on.
No, you got a 13 on the first one.
Oh, okay.
And
Alright,
then
so you just walked
to bump into you at all, but there's, in this booth here, there are 2 women who look very, like, road tired, weary.
And you just walked into the lounge?
I don't know if I said that in like I wasn't sure like what time it actually was, but
Yep.
okay.
Carol's just gonna walk in here.
Just like oh, she pulls the towel down. Hi, good to see you both.
Hello, Kirill.
I'm gonna get a drink.
I wouldn't.
Could you show me to the room first?
I
just
really think I
arrived.
should get a drink first.
I really think we should go to the room first, dear friend. And I think we should collect Laszlo and Naya as well.
Did I hear my name?
Naya's getting a massage presently.
No, I don't. We're looking for our friend Laszlo. Anyway.
Did he hit his head?
I'm unsure, but he wants to go back to the room
Paige is just looking at Laszlo.
and doesn't want me to get a drink.
Not at all. No, I don't. Come on. Come.
Yes, I would be wary of getting drinks as well.
Naya?
I'm getting a massage.
I'll walk you guys over to our 2
Wait.
rooms here.
You're in the massage room?
Yeah.
I would assume so.
I'm going to go burst in. Take your hands off my wife!
Drow
I just burst out
leaps
laughing.
back. And it's like, it's about my.
I'm sorry. It's a thing we do. Sweetie, if you could come with me. There's something. We just got a letter on the way here. That's why I was delayed. Come.
That is a 20 gold massage.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I detect good and evil on the drow? Nothing?
It's fine.
Okay.
How long does that
Darling,
last?
10 minutes.
Can I just look at Naya through the doorway, just with like big cat eyes?
well, darling, you have magic fingers, and I hope that I will get to finish this later.
And I turned to leave.
Unfortunately, if you ever touch
So
my
is
wife
that.
again, I'm going to dash your head upon the
Darling,
stones.
stop pretending you're my husband. It's just my dear friend.
How dare you say that after all these years?
Between you two and just like kind of
I will poke
bounce
my
a little
head
bit, but-
over Paige's wife.
He's spouting madness. Did he hit his head?
While they're doing that, I'm getting a drink.
Okay.
Benlin, how long have we been dating?
At that, that drow like looks at you and is like backs into it like the corner. And it's like, oh,
You knew I had a wife. I've never lied to you about that.
Okay, I'm getting a drink.
No, don't get a drink. Paige, go get Laszlo.
He looks at you with the huge eyes and it's like, where's Laszlo?
Go get him. Meet us at the room. Why, you don't know where the room is?
I pace very fast over to Laszlo. Laszlo.
Yes, Paige.
yes, what?
Paige.
Oh, I think you said babe.
Yes, babe.
He's feeling very relaxed.
Can I have? Did you hit your head as well?
Apparently, maybe. We need to go meet in the room.
Yes. That's been said a few times, but I'm
It's
getting a
urgent.
drink here first.
It's urgent.
Okay.
It's urgent.
Would you like to tell me what it's about, or?
So in the midst of
Yeah, I
this,
would in the room.
the black-haired moon elf will turn to you. How can I help you?
Drink, please.
What tickles your fancy?
Dealer's choice.
Oh. She will turn back to the back here, mixed up a concoction and place it in front of you.
I'm gonna
It
send
smells faintly of lilies, actually.
Help.
Now we
Don't
can
let
go
him drink it.
to the room.
Okay, just
Just
Hear me
take
out.
the drink out of his
save.
hand.
Wait.
You're not there!
No, he said he mentally contacted
Oh,
you.
okay.
He said that
Okay.
specifically.
Okay.
Okay, just wait to taste it for the first time until you're with all of us. We all want to see your reaction.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you, Laszlo. Where's the room?
Oh, just this way.
Okay, and I follow.
Drink it when he turns his back.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'll fall. Yeah, I mean, at that point, I'm apologizing profusely to the massage therapist, and it's very complicated. You've done nothing wrong. We're sorry for creating so much drama. We will make sure to leave a hefty tip at the desk. I apologize so much.
He just is like, yep.
And
I don't know why my massage had to be cut short.
Because something is going on.
Or
So-
something's going on. Falthrax is missing.
I don't even think that's the most important thing anymore.
So you all converge back in your room,
Mm-hmm.
and what are we talking about?
I'm still.
No, Laszlo, don't drink
What are
that.
you?
I
It was given to you by some kind of fey creature.
I don't know who this Laszlo. What did you guys do to him?
I'm relaxed. Relax.
We told him he should relax and
I reach
eat
out and full on grab the shoulder of Laszlo.
Hello.
Hello, and I make sustained eye contact.
Can I help you?
Detect magic. Nothing?
No.
All right. Well, you're being the strangest I've ever seen you. Anyway, so let's start at the beginning. So me and Paige went and checked out this building out back. It is a completely dilapidated, sealed off temple of Sune. With all the mirrors shattered, it hasn't been used in years.
It's haunted.
There was nothing in there.
Yeah, no, they told us at the front desk it was haunted.
No, but I'm telling you, we went in, there was nothing in there.
Well, if it's haunted, why would
Would
there
a
be?
ghost have attacked us if it was dangerous?
Well,
Okay, point aside. Mirrors were shattered. It was covered in moss.
And it was covered in resin.
well, I mean, I think
Sealed.
we should handle it, but those do sound like normal safety precautions.
And then the front desk is
Keep
a
going.
straight up demon.
Oh, I think you buried the lead on that one a bit.
Oh, I mean, he was
I was
a
going
little bit
order.
pushy, but
No,
I wouldn't.
straight up demon.
Also, there's a scarecrow running around. I don't know if I told you that one yet. But
Scarecrow.
the first one we passed, flashed scarecrow, kind of scary. Try not to jump.
Can I do an Arcana check of why there would be a scarecrow and a demon and a fey creature? Or some kind of check to see what the hell's going on here?
Yes, it's going to be high to put all of that together.
Okay, what would you like me to roll? I
Um,
have investigation.
let's go Arcana or History, your choice.
We'll do history.
Okay, I'm sorry. A demon
24.
My goodness.
and a fae.
You know that sometimes in weird circumstances, fae and demons might work together, but there's generally got to be some kind of deal going on. The scarecrow, no idea. The last one you encountered was the one at the haunted mansion.
Well, they've all been quite pleasant to us, or me at least.
That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared if we're here too long, we may never leave.
Wait, are all the staff... all the staff creatures of this kind?
Well, the drow checked out.
Okay.
Why do we care about that one specifically? Everything here might be out to kill us.
Well, he
He just
touched
gives
all of us
very,
a lot.
very good massagers.
Very, yeah.
And I'll put my hand on Kirill's shoulder.
I don't understand what that means. Like, just a good massage? Good,
Since when do you touch people?
good for the gentleman.
Can I get my
being
insight now?
relaxed.
On what?
On Laszlo.
I want to encourage this, but I'm concerned.
Go for it. Are
Close my
you
character.
hiding anything else though, or okay? Go ahead, Maria.
Skill.
You're doing great. You're doing great. I'm so sorry. I'm very tense. I apologize.
Thank you.
19? So you've just gone insane.
It's just relaxing.
Why are you so tense?
He's
It's such a
not
great
holding
massage.
anything back.
All right. So, Laszlo, I don't know what's going on with you. I do like it. It's great. But what you warned us about the book seems to be taking place. So if you could focus up just a little bit. And
Okay.
Huh?
I said okay. Yes.
Yes. Did you know what's going on?
Nope. Not a
Laszlo, you're right. You were right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, we found stairs going down in the temple. So I feel like that should be our next goal.
Can I change?
I mean, sure.
I like you just the way you are.
I mean, wouldn't it be odd if you suddenly put on a bunch of gear?
Well, I'm in a towel.
Sure, but I mean, if
Same.
we're going to sneak out to the temple, shouldn't we maintain the facade as Bedlin is undressing?
Why, if what you say is true, why don't we just leave? Why do we need to go back to the temple?
Because we have to figure out what's going on. So people might be going missing.
Fair flax.
Have
Right.
you guys been asking around what's been the general consensus from the staff
The massage therapist got tense.
when you brought him up?
Yes. But nothing overt. Shut up. Shut up.
I don't get it. Was it a hard question?
I mean,
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
really
yeah.
just slipped off the tongue.
He couldn't
Well,
really
darling,
get a good grip on
I
it.
don't know. What could this plot be? And what did that book say? That beauty is on the inside? Maybe they're all here trying to provide relaxation for people.
But if they were followers of Sune, why would they desecrate her temple?
I mean, we don't know that they're followers. They said it was haunted, like Carol said.
Are there mirrors in the room?
Oh, there's probably like a hand mirror or
Okay.
something. Yeah, there's not like an inconspicuous or conspicuous lack of mirrors.
Okay.
There are mirrors randomly throughout. Yeah.
But it also talked about transformation. So, I don't know what that means. Might we be turning into demons soon?
Oh, that is...
Just conspicuously looks over at Les.
Okay.
Hello.
You guys didn't leave Laszlo alone at any point, did you?
Yeah.
Just in his room. Just in the room.
I immediately started investigating the room.
Did you guys close the door all the way when you?
Yeah. And like I feel like it's like trying to like occasionally getting emotional enough to like speak normally but trying to keep it hushed.
Well, then, I guess we go to the temple and figure out what's going on here, then go back to Candlekeep.
So by this time, it's probably like getting close to dinner time-ish.
So I'm in my towel now.
I'm going to put on pants.
Maybe you should have a massage, darling.
Not from some, like, weird creature that might steal our soul or something.
You said they weren't.
Well, the drow seemed fine, but...
That's the massage therapist.
Well, yeah, but I'm not about to go and put myself in a vulnerable position when I know something's going on.
I mean, he didn't steal my soul.
We're here for a purpose. And how would you know? What if he stole it and then you just don't know?
It seems like it's all there.
You can see souls now?
Sure. I feel whole.
He didn't do anything out of the ordinary to you?
Nothing out of the course of a massage.
Well, there you go. No, he didn't try and pry information from you or give you special favors in order to, like, get you on his side?
I asked him for a drink and he was uncomfortable with it.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe he's
professional.
innocent.
I enjoy that.
Definitely don't think we should eat anything if there's a fae involved.
I will put on
Nice.
pants and a shirt.
Quite nice, though, before it was smacked out of my hand.
I'm just saying the mean locks seemed rather pleasant before they started.
Did they?
I'm saying the village was okay.
Do I remember anything from the book that is pertinent to the situation?
But we didn't really talk about this.
Yeah.
on this place.
Oh, where's that? There was someone we were supposed to ask after. The book told us to ask after.
Silvery.
Yeah, Silvery.
It was
Yeah.
like the writer of the book was that name.
You know what? I think I will go for a massage.
Okay. So are we not investigating then?
Well, I just want to talk to the drow. If he's the only normal one here, maybe he's the one we can break.
Yes, Carol, maybe we should investigate the people a little bit more. We didn't talk to too many.
We can strike up some conversations.
Yes,
Just
why
don't
not
eat or drink
try?
anything.
If we want to get close to the drow, he did say that he wanted to have a drink or two with me, so...
Well, you should do that. I don't want a massage anyway. It's really hard to get a hot stone massage when your back is all gravel.
Shall we maybe come up with a code word in case someone gets attacked or else dies?
Pollination.
How are we
Perfect.
going to work that into conversation?
These lilies smell amazing. What is your secret to pollination?
That's a lot of words, not one single code word.
Well, you slip it in at the end.
What about, look at all those rhododendron bushes outside.
In the end, huh?
At the end.
Oh, yes, no. Exactly.
Well, why don't we call the place something Rose instead of Lily, and then we'll know that is...
Isn't the scent of these roses...
Exactly. And then that way you can just say, oh, my mistake, lilies, but we'll know that you need extraction.
Yes. So,
That's sensible, yes.
everyone's code word?
Rose.
Rose.
Very skilled at extraction.
Oh my god.
How many hours have passed?
I don't
since
want
we
to
got
live
there?
here anymore.
Um,
Not living.
probably, I don't know, 4, 5.
Okay, because if it's been 4, we're connected for another hour. If it's 5,
Give me a
it's
D4 roll.
I think those are my D4s.
Okay, so Laszlo will talk with
It's been a
I'm
fun.
assuming.
the
Yes.
drow, and perhaps
Instead
the
of
rest
putting
of
pants
us
back on.
can work
How many times
on
can I do that?
slipping into asking about Silvery.
I'm going to see if they'll give me access to the temple based on me being a cleric. See how cagey they are about it.
They told us earlier it was off limits.
Sure, but if they truly wanted restored, who better?
The staff already thinks we're BFFs, so we can ask about, ask after your fainting spells and Silvery. And
Yes, well, I'm sure we'll find it along the way, darling.
we're established. He's your husband.
Oh god. We really have to go along with that?
No.
Would
Oh,
anyone,
and I'll give you a platinum piece for your massage or whatever.
would anyone like
you.
How
Uh,
expensive could they
to
possibly
be able to connect and talk?
Sure.
What? Is it done by angels?
I'll speak to you, Paige.
I like the enthusiasm. Just to be sure, Benlin, should we do that again, or should we keep?
How many of us can you loop in?
It's just one other creature. I'm pretty sure.
Could have swore before it was 2 other creatures, but
Yourself and others. It doesn't say. Choose one or more creatures you can see, up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus. Yes.
which is 3 at this level.
3, yes.
Okay, so that's. I mean, you can get 1 per group at least.
I was gonna say you can do either Kirill or Naya, Laszlo, and then me, and then we're all connected.
Yeah, I'll do Kirill, Finland, and Laszlo.
Wow, 6s.
Jesus Christ.
I can only handle one person in my head.
I will take out the cologne that Naya gave me. And then
2 hours.
It's like his first time using it. I love it.
All right. So you do that, and as you are opening the door, you see the gentleman who, my apologies, his name is Ilmar.
good job.
Yeah. You see him walking through the hallway, about to halfway in this door right here.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother, but
Oh yes.
would you like to get that drink now, or
Yes, but let me.
if you're indisposed, I
Let
completely
me
understand.
change first, and I'll meet you. I'll meet you in the common.
Phenomenal.
I'm torn between proud and worried.
And I think with that, we're going to end for tonight.
What?
Both episodes.
So we have Laszlo about to
Get some information.
talk it out with
of
our
Drow friend.
Dextile drow friend, or dexterous drow friend. We have Paige and Naya and Benlin.
I'm going to try and get access to the temple based on the fact that I'm a cleric of Shantea, and I sense there's something wrong with it.
Okay.
Me and Kira will be in the lounge.
Okay.
Drunk besties on vacation.
Schmooze somebody.
It might be useful for you to climb that tower, figure out if you can't find a way in.
Climb
Yes.
that
Climb the tower.
tower.
I mean, you have the climb speed.
Climb that.
Please climb that tower.
This week on Climb That Tower.
Well, if you're...
Kira's tower.
Make sure you join us for probably going to be the most embarrassing after party we've ever had.
Yeah, thanks guys. It was an interesting session.
I was full on married in a different game, and it was not.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever went into detail.
Yeah, we've got some stuff to talk about. But thanks guys for joining us. I never know how to do these ending things. Coulter, can you help me, please?
Yeah, thank you so much for supporting our stream. We really appreciate you guys coming to watch this, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube. And we especially want to say thank you to all of our Patreon sponsors. I don't have my laptop in front of me because it's over there.
David,
Alistair,
Rockelman, Sean, Rio's mom,
Margarita, Sparky.
You're all pretty
We're
awesome.
missing someone else. I'm sorry. I don't.
If we missed you, we will call you out twice next
Yeah.
week.
Yes.
Like Leo missed you.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back next week.
All hail Kingsport.
Kingsport! Be funny.